Hello and welcome to part 100 of the game engine coding live stream. And I just noticed you cannot see me, so let me turn the webcam on. There we go. Okay, so part 100 of the game engine coding live stream, part 31 of the GUI, still doing checkboxes. Second part actually on the checkboxes. Got to part 100. I want to quickly fix something in the YouTubes. A user has informed me on one of the playlists there's a bunch of duplicated videos. Should be an easy fix, Dolphin. Yes, here we go. So if I do that, for some reason YouTube does this weird thing sometimes where it duplicates the video. Not too sure why it does it, but it does. But if anyone lets me know about issues like that, I will fix them. I'm just gonna let the person know. Thank you very much. Okay, Herdingen says hello, her, how are you doing? Hello, is the mic working? Yes it is. Okay, I'm gonna grab my laptop so I can actually see comments, otherwise I cannot see comments while I'm coding. Okay, so we are, let me get the comments up, there we go. So doing checkboxes, see what we had. I remember we had a box and another box and it wasn't quite in line for some reason. And there we go. So I'm just going to set this color to red so there's some distinction. I'm fine, thanks. You and Munna. We are both very well. Munna is just exercising and I'm doing this. Dude, what the hell is a box in the wrong place? First of all, let me just literally set it in, actually first of all I'll just do this. How is everything on your and her? Any new news, any new coding stuff you're doing that you want to share? Oh, fine. Let's just do this one first. Oh my god, that's why I'm doing divide by 0.5, which is the equivalent of times by 0.2. I was meant to do times 0.5 for, you know, making it more efficient. I bet you this will fix it. This will make it center, because that's what this was meant to be doing. I was wondering why is this so much further up. There we go. That's what it was. That is what it was. Quite like that ratio. Let me try a different ratio. 90. I like that the size is basically the border thickness, take away the border. Currently slow process, running to some design sheet that I have to thin cover. Fair enough. And set position. Okay, so that's what we was doing. It was set position, and in here the set position will be pretty darn simple. It would literally be for this one. And let's go outer layer dot set position. Is it a game? Is it game engine related? What's the project? You have the liberty to say. And really, you shouldn't even need to do that. If we just do this instead, so it's one less function call, which is always a good thing. Okay, and these will just call this one. Easier that way. So if I say set position GLM vec2 x comma y. Ooh, Netku says hi. Hey Netku, how are you doing? Hopefully you are well. I will literally say get position dot right, so another method. Oh, I know why. The design of some engine parts, cool stuff. And hello everyone. Now we're doing set size. Ooh. So when we set the size, this is very interesting, because if we set the size, so this will set the outer layer size. We'll literally go underscore outer layer. That is that. What sort of macro is that? I have no idea. Okay, so again, underscore outer layer dot set size is going to be size. That's a-okay, but the inside layer size dot set size is going to be size times by, ooh no, minus that seems to know how to handle that. Just here, just take it away. Okay, so if we do that, then that needs to reset the position as well. If the position is not the position will need to be reset. No, actually, I want to try and do it a different way. If we have, not really much of a check here to see if you do some crazy border size, some crazy inside size, but really, actually no. Set the inside size. That should be alright. But we need to reset position. Yes, you are right. You are right here. It was meant to be ×2. And now let's set the position. So set position. I'm literally just going to get _outer layer dot get position. Like so. That should be calm. And these three are just feed into that one. That should be a pretty simple one. So it should be set size glm : vec2 width height. Now this is going to be width, but for this it'll be _outer layer dot get height Okay, so setting the color, this is just the inside color, so the border color dot set border color to color. Pretty simple. This will be the inside color now. _inside layer dot set inside color to color. Set border thickness, that's the outside layer, _outside layer dot set border thickness to thickness. And this is where I think it's a bit more interesting, because if we are setting the border thickness, then the set size needs to be updated. So we need to say set size. Again, it's just going to be _outside layer dot get size, but it's the thickness is changing. If we do that instead, might be some position things that we need to readjust as well. Okay, so move. This is an offset thing, so really, if you move that by 100, move the other one by 100. Yeah, this should be pretty simple. This one should be, we really should just be able to say, okay, when you are allowing for checkboxes that are not squares. What do you mean? Am I allowing for checkboxes? We're just going to do checkboxes as squares, and the tick in the middle is just going to be another square. Hence why, if I run it as long as no errors, there is an error, and that should be fixed by another build. Legend Play says, yo, how are you? I'm good. How are you, my brother? So that's, I've put the click functionality in here. That's technically clicked. I need to I don't know about that. I need to, so that you'll be, when you click that, you'll turn to that. Good stuff. Legend plays. And if I say underscore outside layer dot move underscore outside underscore inside layer dot move. Yeah, but you have set size function that let's get to, you have set size function to take in a width and a height. If the checkbox is a square, you'd only need one parameter. True. So I shouldn't need. I get what you mean. So that's a good point. I forgot to checkbox. I forgot to set width. I mean, should we have a set? What should we call it? Set width? Set size or? Good, so let's just have a set width. We don't have a set height. That does in the background. And we don't need a set size either. I think we're all good now. Got the one set size, got set width. Okay, so what was I doing? I was doing these moves. Yeah, these moves should be simple. I should do copy and paste this. Set rotation is going to be I don't really see you needing to rotate a checkbox. I think it's going to be more hassle than it's worth. So I'm going to get rid of rotational stuff. Set scale. Actually, no, we made a mistake. So that's, yeah, we need to get rid of this. Yes, I agree. That's literally what I just went on to do now. So instead of that, all you need is, actually, should we have set size or should we have set width? What do you think, her? Because really, we only need one method here that'll basically do this. Do we have set size or do we have set width? You decide, her. Let me know. set size because you're changing the overall size of the checkbox. Set width makes no sense. Good point. So get rid of this. We need a float. Now there's gonna be problems inside. We'll fix that momentarily. Float. Size of the rectangle object, blah blah blah. That'll cause errors, that's fine. So there's size, comma size. Set size because you're I'm not even sure if we need a float there. Oh no, half pixels. Come in.
Babe, do you want some dates in there as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, good idea, good idea. Unsigned int. Actually, no, best way to find out what we need is to do this. Go to definition. And if we have a look at what the actual underlying code for SFML uses, they happen to use floats. Let's keep it as float then. So I don't know how or why. Yeah, they're using floats. So I'm gonna keep it because I'm basically on the underlying code. Can you see that? This window warning popped up about my mouse. Yeah, you saw it. I'll charge it in a second. Float. Okay, that's all good. So we're doing this: set border thickness, set size, and we don't need a get size anymore. Where were the getters for size stuff? Did I delete them? Yep, looks like I deleted them. Simple fix, we'll get rid of this. We'll add it back in. We'll say float get size const return type no parameters, get the size of the object, returns the size, and if I go should be pretty simple. Now I'll just do underscore outer layer dot get width. Doesn't matter whether it's the width or the height as long as we get one of them. Yeah, so we'll just do get size. is doing the set scale stuff. I mean, should we allow them to scale in the X and Y? Yeah, it's totally up to them, I guess. Do you want to scale in the X and Y? Up to them. Okay, so set scale. We'll do underscore outer layer dot set scale. We'll do it as a scale underscore outer layer, no, inside layer, underscore inside layer dot set scale scale. This is relative to his current scale. Oh, we're almost at the end. Okay, so this is going to be set y scale of vec2. I was thinking maybe if you want to scale it in either direction, what do you think? Do you think we shouldn't do it? Should we only scale, provide one float, and you have to either scale it like that, or that, and that's it? You can't just scale it in any which direction, which way you please. Yeah, checkbox should be always be squared. That is what they are. Good point. Okay, let's make a few modifications here. So get rid of that. We'll get rid of. No, we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Scale factor. Scale the oriented current scale. No. Jesus, no. I messed this up royally. Okay, so we got to get set scale first. I need to deal with. So I need to grab hold of this. Then get rid of this one. Scale factor, set the scale factor. So we'll get rid of these. We'll have it get scale as well. We'll need a few getters that we may be missing. Yeah, we're missing a few getters. We're missing, because we're not inheriting anymore. Okay, so we're missing these getters. So let's get these getters. So set position. It won't even be in here. It's going to be in drawable, isn't it? Get position. X and Y. And I'll implement them soon. And for drawable, we also need, what's the next one we need to get? Yeah, I guess just scale, isn't it now? Okay, scale. This will be a custom method, but we'll need pivot though. Pivot. Let's grab that. Nope, I will need that space there. Pivot. I'm back. Got a banana and date milkshake made by the wife. And it tastes good. Okay, so what we're going to do here. Get scale. Float. And now I need to update those set scale and scale methods. I will do that momentarily. No parameters. Get the scale factor. Turns the scale factor. And the this will be the same. Scale factor. Yep, that's fine. So let me just remove everything that's here, and I'll implement these methods again. Okay, so I love this. So good, her. So happy that you made me change to this. Need to have a look at the other one, or the PVF, PVF to something else. I think that's wood, PVD or whatever it was. Let's go outside layer. Set scale. If I just do scale, comma scale in the back end, that's what we'll need to do. And then we'll do same thing here for the inside layer. So mate, I'm new here. Can you explain more about your engine? Okay. Her, do you want to go? You're usually very good at this, explaining the engine. Your VA makes working VA so much easier. It's just like that simple thing of, you know, right clicking. If it's like one method, it's not too much of an issue. But when you got like 5-10 extra methods, it saves so much time. Plus prevents mistakes. On top of that, the renaming one I love as well. When you right click rename, and it renames all the instances. Oh, that's so good as well. If we scale it, but if we start messing with pivots, I know that's gonna mess things up. That is. Honestly, if we genuinely start messing with pivots, I know it's gonna mess things up. So I'm gonna eliminate pivots entirely. So if I do set scale, I think we'll need to readjust the positioning. So if I do set position, and now I think there are a few things that we can update here. We don't need this anymore because we've got our own get position method now. I believe we do. We haven't implemented it yet. We do. So we should just be able to do this. And should be able to do get size. What else is there? So inside there, I mean, that's a bit different. That one is, we need that there. Hello, welcome. He's created gaming in C++ based on SML, adding some more functionality to SFML. Yeah, So the motivation around doing it was every time I would think of an idea for a game, or maybe even if it's not a game, it's like little playable thing. Some of them might take an hour, 2 hours, maybe only like 5 hours to complete. Yeah, we're making an engine Rahmat. It would take just a few hours to complete. I would end up spending days doing, because I would end up configuring a pre-existing engine to the way that I wanted it, or you would be missing features that I thought were common amongst games, but that weren't really common in engines, or not the engine that would be useful for a small scale game. They might be in the Unities or the Unreals, but they might not be in the SFMLs or the Cocos 2DXs of the world. And there'll be other issues with setting them up as well. So I was just like, I want to do this. I had this in mind for quite a few years now. I've tried a few things over the years to get this going. Never really worked out. Started this one. This was going okay, but was sometimes months would pass. I wouldn't really do any work on it. Decided one day I'm gonna live stream it. So though we're on part 100, there have been more than 100 separate instances that I've coded on this, because I did coding prior to this. Most of the coding has occurred live stream, so you can see all of the progress that way. And obviously all the code's available on GitHub, so you can see all the commits prior to the live streams. So with the live streams, it's really kept me focused. I did one yesterday, did one a couple of days before that. It just keeps me, doing them on a regular basis. It's just a way of making myself accountable. Return underscore outer layer dot get position x. You know anything about Windows command CMD commands? Can check if they specific folder, and if not, to download the file which is in the dot rather than extract and delete. Don't quite get what you're trying to do. Can you explain a bit more? Vatsalia Yadev, definitely pronounced your name incorrectly, says hello SS, meaning sonar systems, not the Schutzstaffel. At least that's what I hope he means. Hello. Okay. Return. Okay, so we were on scaling. So if we did set scale and then we resorted the positioning, I think that should fix it. And when we set the border thickness, we got to reset the size. When we set the size, the positioning will get reset anyway. Okay, so if in here, we got to do scale. And then here we just do just a simple return. So return underscore outside layer dot get scale. This doesn't really matter because they're the same. So that way, there we go. So now, if we basically get rid of. Now I think we should have some default properties. They'll just be abstracted out. So let's run it, make sure it is still working. So we should today get done everything but the click functionality. The click functionality I will probably do tomorrow. Okay, so that's fine. Let me actually start messing around with some of these functions. So we'll do check dot set color, and let's see if I set the color to blue. So if I do check dot set checked color to color yellow, and so we do check dot set position to 600 by 400. Let's see if I do check dot set border thickness to 35. Let's see if we do check dot set size to, I don't know, 400. That's a pretty big box. Let's have a look. That looks like it's okay. That's when I did move it up a bit so I can actually see it. I do 4, 3. His react is really on the y-axis. I had to change, not the x-axis. I mean, that's looking solid. Obviously, no click functionality at the moment. It's all nicely commented. And let me have a look at some example checkboxes. Online example checkboxes. I'm gonna get that done tomorrow. So I know it's probably gonna be another half an hour to get the click stuff done. So it's you gotta do clicked, and you gotta do hover, styling, clicked, styling, hover styling, click styling, on, off, trigger, and get status. Okay, let's build that. That's all good. Let's commit this bad boy. So what we're gonna say for the commit is checkbox. It's gonna be no click functionality. All methods for setting and getting the properties done. Just the clicks / hover functionality remaining. Windows doesn't support .raw natively yet. You'll need WinRAR or 7-zip for something like that. Didn't you record that one from the bat file? Okay, you're talking about other stuff, which is good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so tomorrow will be 101, 32. Okay, let's have a look. So done. So I want to thank everyone for watching. Wanna give a special thanks to her as per usual for all the assistance. Forgot to post it in here. It's not too late. I'm gonna post it here now and be a bit cheeky. Because I want it there. It's number 100. God damn it. Okay, so thank you very much. I will see you all tomorrow. Date night now with the wife. We'll be chilling. Gonna watch The Prestige. It's been a while since I watched it. She has never watched it, so it's first time for her. Thank you very much.